Okay, so you get pregnant and you go through with the actual birth. But once you got pregnant, he stopped coming around.
Yeah, I seen him, literally, I might have seen him once a month, and it was only to have sex.
While you're pregnant?
Yeah, while I was pregnant.
Okay. So, well, at one point, he pulled up to the house with his wife.
No.
No? How did this go?
Okay, so after I gave, this is why I'm pregnant. He pulled up that was his girlfriend's new girlfriend. So I give birth to my daughter, August 9th, 1986. And he pulls up to the house. He pulled up to the hospital. It was time for me to go home. My mama never came to the hospital. He came there, signed a birth certificate. He visited me the day after I had the baby and asked the girlfriend, was I ugly? But we became friends after that. And when she told me that, I was like, this dumb fucker. So I go back. Back in those days when you gave birth, they kept you for 5 days. They don't do it anymore. You get a baby and they throw you out the hospital.
Yeah.
So on my last day, he came to the hospital and brought me home in her car. And I get home.
Okay.
And I think my baby was 5 days old. So he signed a birth certificate. And he had a girlfriend. He told me it was his friend. I'm just 14 years old. I don't know no better.
Well, yeah, you talked about how at one point you saw him with his pregnant wife and he punched her in the face.
No. That pregnant wife knocked on my door.
Oh.
Before. That pregnant wife knocked on my door to ask me to have an abortion.
Aha.
Or was she pregnant? I think she had it. Yeah, we were pregnant at the same time.
Okay.
So I didn't know he was married. Did not know he was married. Everybody else knew he was married, but I didn't.
Well, you were a kid.
Yeah, exactly. People weren't married in my neighborhood. So she knocks on the door, she asks for him, and she tells me she's his wife. I'm confused, because I'm thinking, how is my boyfriend your wife? He found out she's up there, they get to fight. They fight. I mean, he is, the way he was hitting his wife that day, if I had any sense, I should have got the hell on. Because eventually he hit me the same way.
Well, yeah, he went on to have 22 kids?
About 22 kids, yeah.
Damn. Okay, so now you have a baby.
Yes.
When you're a baby.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. What was it like? I mean, you're 13, 14?
I'm 14 with a baby.
14 with a baby. Living with your mom and your 5.
In an efficiency apartment.
Yeah.
Well, my brothers then was always gone in and out of jail. So it was mainly my younger brother and me and my sister. And my other brothers came and went. So we lived in an efficiency in Vine City at the time. So my sister is pregnant too. She's pregnant by his brother. I think.
By his brother? Okay,
yes.
Wow.
So at the time I was 14, she was 16. She gave birth May 9th. I gave birth August 9th.
Wow.
And so I don't ever want to be that poor again. Like we would literally, we didn't have Pampers, so we would put the kids on T-shirts. A little convenience store up the street. We would walk up there and steal Infomil and Similac milk. It was rough. It was rough. Cause my mama at the time, I was still up under my mom, and my mama got a welfare check. And when I had my daughter, they gave her $32 extra. So my mama said that was her check. So all she gave me was $32 a month for the child.
Your sister who got pregnant by his brother, was his brother
yes.
older as well? So you have like essentially a pedophile family that was getting a bunch of underage girls pregnant.
Probably so.
Yeah. Okay. But then after you had the baby with him, you guys got back together.
I was with him for about, I can't say I was with this dude, but I dealt with him for over 10 years.
Well, because you got pregnant again by him.
Yeah, I have a son by him too.
Okay, 6 months after your first baby was born.
Yeah, probably so.
So now you're 14, 15?
I'm 15 with 2 kids.
With 2 kids by an older man.
Yeah, nobody said anything when he walked in.
No one said anything.
Walked in and signed a birth certificate like it was nothing.
I mean, I can't even imagine what you went through at that time.
You know, I can't imagine. I don't know what I went through either. Look, when you go through stuff like that, it's it's trauma, but it's something also clicked in me called survival skill. I had something to live for. And, like I tell everybody when they ask me about my life, I made a promise to my daughter. I said, what you will not do is you will not get molested, you will not become a convicted felon, and you will not drop out of high school. I will protect you. And that's what I did. And that's what I did. That's what I do to the day I die. My kids did not go through what I went through. I remember when my daughter went out to college and she had all of these friends, and she told me one day, she said, I kind of feel bad. I said, what? She said, because a lot of my friends were molested and I didn't have a story to tell. And I knew as a parent I had did my damn job.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing not to have.
Yeah, that's a good thing not to have.